Hey everyone, I decided I'm going to start sharing with you some background information and footage of what it takes to do what I do, to bring to you some of the video that I share with you. See my shadow there? Alright, I'm doing a little bit of stealth camping and I've got some things planned to bring to you from this location. I've already done a little bit of scouting. I've dragged up some firewood and then these little plastic coffee containers. These are some things I normally carry around with me in addition to the chair that is sitting there. And this is Scout. Got the rear hatch open, and as you can see, there is a solar panel up on top, which I need for electricity when there's no other electricity available. This is in Central Texas. I'm not going to reveal the location, but I've got wireage going to the battery here. I am not sponsored by any companies that have these newfangled power supplies like Jackery and whatever, whenever I see all the videos, that type of deal, and I'd love to have one of those things. But hey, I don't sell anything, I don't promote anything. I might review some things from time to time. As a matter of fact, I noticed, well, let me first, let me show you this. Yes, there are rivers in Texas. And here is one right here. I did buy a water filtration system that was sold at a Walmart in Amarillo, where I live close to. And I am going to shoot a little bit of video about collecting some of that water. And I'm going to use that filter to make some comments about how well it works. I've got some future plans where I may have to depend on the water filter like that. And yes, I am, well, essentially stealth camping underneath this bridge. Some of you may not recognize where it is. I don't know. Or the river. And that piece of plastic there, I'm going to collect that before I leave out of here. But it just kind of showed up auto-magically, and I did shoot some video. I work into something else. But anyway, I deal in reality. This is not highly produced. Nothing I do is highly produced. All the rodeo stuff I do, you know, sometimes the Cowboy Channel is at the same place I'm at, and they add all these Chiron labels, one thing and another, mentioning everybody's names and their times, all the stats and all that type of deal. My approach, as you probably have recognized if you've been watching me for some time, is more relegated to giving you an aspect of a community event from the viewpoint of a spectator who has paid for a ticket to be there. And there are, from time to time, the audio sucks. I know that. The people sitting around where I'm recording, they do things and say things which, you know, we've all been there. Rock concerts, whatever. There are people who just cause problems with our experience in those areas. So it's all real. It's documenting reality. One thing I will draw your attention to, there are some cliff swallows I noticed earlier today that have built nests up here Now, they've been absent for some time. Evidently, there's not too many food sources for them, which is mainly insects, and I'm trying to focus on right now on some of them flying around, and I'm just not picking them up. And this is kind of a sort of a woody type area, and as you have noticed down here, I've collected some wood. I am going to be shooting some more video and talking about some of my little camp stoves that I use and starting them up and sharing some more information. And then right over here I have discovered a lot of what is called punk wood, and I am going to use this in future videos because I love doing bushcraft type work, and there's a way that you can use punk wood to soften up charred materials such as old leaves so that it's not real brittle, it's kind of soft and pliable, and it catches sparks a little bit earlier. So you are going to have to stay tuned to see what I have got to share from an area which I have already determined is a, well, I can only describe it as a digital desert. I use Verizon as my cell phone service provider. There is no Verizon. I have no indication that any other cell phone provider is at this location, and there are some buzzards flying up around there. You see that? Trying to catch that. Lots of buzzards. Oh, I just can't catch it. The camera does not do justice. So anyway, I am going to start sharing a little bit more of some of my road trips and what it takes to bring you some of the material that I bring to you each year from the heartlands of America west of the Mississippi River. Stay tuned for the next video, all right?